everyone, it's Ann here from Ann Makes. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new here, please remember to subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button below the description there, or on the Ann Makes in the corner of the screen. And don't forget to click on the bell so you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. Yay! So today I'm off camera. And there's a good reason for that. It has a lot to do with the fact that it's very, very hot and very sunny, and it's challenging today to get just the right light. So this is just makes my life easier. So this is why I'm doing this. Okay, so I have a Dollarama haul here. I'm gonna try to move my stuff out of the way to share with you. Actually, I've been to Dollarama a few times since the last time I made a haul video, and I just did not get around to filming until today. So this is a bit of a mishmash of Dollaramas, different days, but let's check out what I got. First thing I'm excited to share with you is this mat. Can you believe this? This is a mat. I purchased this at a Dollarama, and it's called a craft mat here. It is $2. It measures 60 centimeters by 39.8 centimeters, if you can see that, or 23.6 inches by 15.6 inches. It is a wonderful size. It is perfect to lay on a desk. I think the intention is more for kids to craft on, I guess, but personally I love it. I love the crafty theme. I love all the colors, all the tools that you see on here and supplies. I think this is a really, really fun mat, and I think it also makes a lovely background. It's a nice thick mat. Looks like it'll be relatively easy to wipe. It's got a nice foam to it. So this is the first time I've ever seen this in any Dollarama. I only saw it at one store, and yeah, I'm very happy that I found this, and these are, like I said, $2. And I say these because there's another style that I found and I had to buy it just because I love these mats. Now this one, do not adjust your screen. Yes, this one is an imitation wood one with, get this, a ruler on one side. It is only in centimeters, but it is great. And along the edge here you have pencils or coloring pencils, you have some watercolor paints, and you have some spots of color here, or these may be erasers. And look at this, you have here, it's so big I can't get it on camera. You have like these little sticky notes, paper clips, and maybe these could be crayons or woodless coloring pencils. I'm not sure. And it looks like it's wood. So I have this mat as well. So this one will be a little bit more neutral, which may be really good for filming. And then there's the other one that I just showed you that is super colorful. So I'm really excited about these. Only $2. I haven't seen anybody else haul these. I only saw these at one Dollarama, and I don't know if there'll be more, and I certainly hope they do bring out more because it's a really nice mat to work on. So another thing I purchased, I saw these a few weeks ago and I didn't buy any, but then I thought I should purchase at least one of each to have in my stash. What I'm talking about is these MDF shapes. These are MDF shapes that are about, oh, does it say how thick they are? It says 0.2, 6.7 by 7.8 by 0.2, 0.2 of an inch. They are very thick. I would say this is about almost an inch thick of material. It is bases made of MDF that we can use in our crafting. I got this nice circle one. Sorry about the crinkling, but it's the packaging and I can't do anything about it. And this is $1.25. So let me show you the shapes that I purchased. All the same price, all the same thickness, $1.25. circle, star, oval, and square. Those were the shapes that I saw at this store, and so I took one of each because I wasn't sure what I would do with them, but I figured that these are great bases for lots of crafting projects, DIYs, home decor, etc. So I just thought I better get some, otherwise I will be kicking myself for not having picked them up. So that is my great find. Now this was over in the gardening section. These are just some hanging S-hooks, but they are very large. They're bigger. They're bigger than a lot of hooks. They're bigger than the ones I could get at Dollar Tree. And there are multiple uses for these hooks. I do use some outside to hang things from trees and other places outside. I have like one for catching wasps, another one for birdhouse, things like that, or for hanging plants. They're really great. They are sturdy. They take a lot of weight. I love these. But I know that there's also uses for them inside our homes, especially with home decor and organizing. And I have used these in my organizing in my basement and in closets. So I thought I should pick these up now because this is the time that we see these. These are a seasonal item. And if I'm going to be organizing a closet in midwinter, if I go to Dollarama, I doubt very much that this will be available. So these are $2 and you get 4 of these great big S-hooks. A new find are these Lysol straw cleaning brushes, and it even says new. So it's a 4-pack, and they are odor resistant, antimicrobial protection of the bristles. So these are intended for cleaning those pesky straws that we have in drinking cups. Now, being a mom, that was something that I was always very concerned with my children, is cleaning out their sippy cups and the drinking straws when I would give them some juice or whatever to bring to school in one of those little sippy box bottles. And yeah, it was always like I was pouring boiling water down the straws to sanitize them and such. I really could have used these straws. So I thought these were a great find. I don't have the price right now, but of course I will put it on the screen when I find it. There were some new dye colors in Dollarama. These are the Tintex brand. The packaging is new. They have new packaging. I already had some of the colors. For example, I already have a yellow. This is yellow, brilliant yellow. I already have this. The packaging is different because I have the old packaging. So for $1.50, you get these dyes that are great for tie-dyeing. They're great for dyeing all sorts of fabrics. And there are craft suggestions at the back here of things that you can dye with this. They even show popsicle sticks, eggs for Easter. So there's a lot of things you can do. I also wanted to play around with these to see if I would get similar effects to some of the powdered pigments that are sold in the craft world for watercolor effects. So I think I could get something very similar. So I got this yellow, like I said, the brilliant yellow, the tangerine orange, purple, scarlet red, forest green, and fuchsia. This is a new one for me. I've never seen the fuchsia one in Tintex. So I was pretty happy to find those, $1.50. If I'm able to use those in my crafting, that will be a very inexpensive alternative. Now over in the kitchen section, they have these molds. They are Sweet Creations by Good Cook. They are the silicone molds. They do have a bit of a design on the bottom. This one is more hearts and this one is just some stripes. And these are called chocolate mold, and they show here a cookie, like a store-bought cookie covered, well, half covered in a chocolate. So I guess the intention is that you would melt chocolate in here and dip a cookie to have like a chocolate covered base to your cookie. I guess that is one of the intentions. I wasn't sure if I would do that, but I thought I should buy it in case I can come up with something that I could use this for in my kitchen. And as you already know, probably, if I don't use it in my kitchen, I will find a use for it in the craft room. And again, I don't have the price on hand. Now this is another cool find. I believe these were $3 or $4. Again, I'll put the price here on the screen. Again, Sweet Creations by Good Cook. Here we have a 38-piece mini alphabet and number cutters with a recipe included inside. And here they show some dough that they are cutting out some letters, and here these look like sugar cookies. And I thought these, not only can you use these with food, but I thought for children who like to play with Play-Doh, or for us crafters who work with polymer clays and such, these would be a lot of fun. And they come in this really nice case, so all the letters are separated and they fit very nicely and safely, and it's nice and slim, and it could fit, you could store this quite easily. So I think that's a real bonus, and like I said, I think this was $3 or $4. So here's another household find, a crafty find, but you know what, I do have clothes that I have to put away in the closet. And these are the Maurice brand. There are 12 here of these velvet hangers. They come in this beautiful rose gold and rosy velvet, and there's cat fur now stuck on it. And they're anti-slip, and they do have some notches here. This, I hope, will really be the answer to some of my problems in my closet, where I have blouses and tops that are always slipping off the hangers and ending up at the bottom of my closet. I hope this will address that situation, and that is why I purchased these. And I also thought it was quite a great buy for 12 of these velvet hangers for $4. And they don't feel flimsy at all. So yeah, I look forward to using these in my closet. Now again, another item that I found at a Dollarama that I don't usually go to. This one is quite out of the way for me, but I happen to be in that area. I found the mats there, and I also found these trivets, these bamboo trivets. And I just thought I have to pick these up because I don't want to use them as trivets, although they would make great. They'd be great for that, because that's what they're intended for. But I just saw these as craft materials. They're very nice. They are pretty well sanded. They need a little bit of sanding, not too much, not that many splinters. It already has a little felt pads at the back, so you can protect whatever surface you will be putting this on, if that is what you use it for, like what it's intended. But like I said, I want to keep these in my craft stash for potential projects. I see possibilities with this, and it's only $1.25, so I think it's a good price for a potential craft material project. Now another thing I thought I would do is pick up some of the greenery, foliage, and flowers that are currently available, because when the cold weather hits and we will be crafting, these things will be a little harder to find. So what I picked up here is I got 2 of these branches of cascading bush, and I chose these little leaves. They're tiny little leaves, and I know that these look very good. I have actually some of these in my kitchen hanging in some pots from high on a wall, so I don't have to water them because they're not real. And they look great in the corner, and you can't tell that they're not real. But I didn't buy them for that, although they do make a beautiful fake plant in your home. I just bought them for the crafting possibilities because, as you all know, we us crafters are always coming up with things, and we do like to use greenery in all sorts of projects. Whether we are making wreaths, whether we are making decorations to put around a frame, so many things we could use this greenery for, and that is why I purchased that. Along the same lines, I picked up some of the summer florals, especially the smaller blooms with the smaller leaves, because I know that when summer's almost over in the stores, that is, it's just started outside, but in the stores they're pretty soon they're going to be clearing out this stuff and bringing in the fall items. And I wanted to get this while they were available, even though I didn't have any ideas really at the time what I would be doing with these. I wanted to have them on hand, so come the months that will be cooler, or perhaps by late next winter or early spring, and I have some crafting ideas, I will have the materials on hand for some of those projects. So I will have the stuff ready. I won't have to wait for the new spring stuff to come out. I will have some. So I got these little bushes. These are $1.50 each, and I got them in white and that pink color. And there was one little bush of daisies left with these little yellow wildflowers, and I thought, oh, I have to get that. $1.50. So like I said, these colors are hard to find come fall, but now they're easy to find. In the office supply area, I found these portfolios. These appear to be new, and they had them in different kinds of colors. There were some available in this pink color, and I had to grab them. I think these are really nice. I think they're well made. They have a good zipper on them with a little pull tab thing. They open well. They are, I'm not sure if it's a polyester or a nylon fabric or maybe a blend on the outside, but there is, like, I don't know if you can see that, but there is a pattern within the fabric. It looks a little bit like honeycomb. So I got that. So that's the outside. The inside is basically waterproof, so it helps keep whatever the contents are dry. And it says here that it will fit either letter size documents or legal size documents, and that is why I really like this, because sometimes I have documents to carry around, and a lot of the other pouches I have don't quite fit the bill. You know, they're just a little too narrow. I struggle to get my documents inside the pouch, but I thought these would be a nice change for that. And $1.50 for each. I thought that was pretty good. Back in the home decor section, they have these beautiful wall decorations. They are the self-adhesive. They're basically like wall stickers, and they have some in some fun and beautiful sayings, and I chose this one that says home is where the heart is. And I know I could make something similar with my Cricut, of course, but hey, I was there, I saw it for $1.50, and I thought, you know what, I really like this, I'm just gonna buy it. And I'll have it. It'll be done. So I got that. I found a pair of loungewear, little pink shorts. So these are $4, and they have some lace and some little buttons. I just thought they were really cute for summer, so I got that. Showing you my underwear, basically. I saw this Whispers Instant Brush Cleaner. They say it's for quickly erase makeup color. It is supposed to be a makeup brush cleaner. And as you may very well know, I am most likely going to use this to clean craft paintbrushes and such. And yes, and I think I bought two, so I would have one for makeup brushes and one for paintbrushes. And I think it comes in a little case. And if I forgot to mention this, sorry, but I found this in the where they have the health and makeup items. So yes, it comes in this little tin like this, and it's a very spongy black cleaning type of sponge. And that's all it is really, but you have a nice little case to put it in, and it's basically something to clean your brushes on. All right, the price will be here later. I also, in the same idea that I had of picking up the greenery and the floral items and the S hooks because they are sold currently for summer, I also picked up seashells. Right now they do have a lot of seashells in the dollar store and Dollarama, so I picked up some seashells for any type of craft project I may want to do at a later date. And did I say these are $1.50? Now over where they have the air fresheners and some of the cleaning products, I saw these are by Love Fresh cedar balls. So cedar balls are great for keeping moths out of your clothing over the winter months, and they do smell very nice since they are cedar. And I got them for that, but I also got them because I thought these could have some crafting possibilities. They smell great, and they are perfectly round little wooden balls, so these definitely could be used in some craft project as well. So I could use these to protect my clothing from the moths, and when they maybe lose their scent or something, I could repurpose them as some craft material. And these boxes, there are 24 in the box, and it was $3, and that's a good price for cedar mothballs. That's a pretty good price. I also picked up this brush cleaner by Lori. This one is $4. It looks like a little bathtub basically. It's pink, and I picked this up because it looks similar to one that I seen in the Jane Davenport collection of her craft products and to be used to clean brushes. And of course I haven't seen that one in Michael's, so when I saw this at the dollar store and it is in pink, I thought, oh, I'll pick it up. So now I will have different items to try cleaning my brushes with. I picked up a roll of this burlap garland. Look at that, it has it's like a Christmas decoration, but I picked it up with the intention that it's always good to have this on hand for potential projects. And this big roll where you get 10 yards is $3. I stocked up on more seashells. These ones are in this jar. It's a very funky type of seashell. They're very decorative. These big tubs are only $4, so I got some of those. Oops. I also got this shape, also $4. A new item I found in the kitchen household items is this cabinet shelf, and it has these non-slip little grippy dots on it. It says it's got a sturdy construction. It is $4. They have these little legs, and I did notice in the store that someone had stacked a whole bunch of them to see how they stacked, and I just bought one because I wasn't sure if it would fit where I have the intention of placing it. But yeah, and I just think these are really great for putting in your cabinets, of course, when you need that extra shelf in a cabinet, or They're also great if you're going to college, perhaps, and you have a dorm room and you need to make some shelving, some very inexpensive shelving system in your room. These are great, and you can use these in the kitchen cabinets. You can use these in bathroom cabinets. I've seen people even use these in their craft rooms, and maybe that's what I'll be doing with it. I'm not really sure. That's why I only bought one, but it's a very nice sturdy plastic with the grips. Little grips on the little legs here, so I was pretty happy to find that. I found the centering craft ruler. It's the first time I see this. I saw this in one store. I'd seen so many people haul these rulers, and I was like, I haven't found them. I haven't found them. So I have rulers all over the place. I have a ton of rulers, but I'm always misplacing them, and I always need one. So these also have the little holes in here, so you could pin something down, or make your mark, whatever. And they do have the centering ability, so you can find the pure center of your material. So these are 29 centimeter rulers. Yes, they are only in metric, I believe. Yes, these are only in the metric system, and they are $1.50. And last but not least, this is going to be hard to show. My camera's too low. I found this file crate. It's a file crate. It says medium by Neat Life. As you can see here, that's the intention. And it's this black basket with handles. See that? I don't like the fact that it's in black. It doesn't fit with any of my decor, but that's nothing that a can of spray paint won't be able to fix. And I can paint this either a white or pink, and I can use this for storing files here on my desk. And I like that it has these handles here. Lift this up a little bit. It has these handles here, which will make it easier to grab and go with. So that is it for my Dollarama haul. This time I do have another one to share with you, but this video has been long enough, and it is a completely other haul, and it's quite big as well. So I hope you'll come back to see that one. I want to thank you so very much for watching. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, I would so appreciate a thumbs up. Please like, comment, share, and until next time, stay crafty. Bye!